It's a Friday night and I had a couple beers. I watched my old videos and I realized that I haven't talked about one movie that I watched a couple of months ago. One movie that really made me realize that I'm missing something truly. I'm a really big Lovecraftian fan. I have read many Lovecraft books. I have read the good old stories, I could say. And this one movie I watched a couple 3 months ago, whatever what it was some time ago. It was a Color Out of Space. A crazy Nicolas Cage movie that I absolutely loved. In this movie, Nicolas Cage made a role about he was a fighter in the barn yarn, whatever he was. They were raising animals and stuff, whatever that thing is called in English, I don't really know. And they were like living there, and at one night, some shit started to happen. There was a meteor that came down to his yard, and it made them see the crazy lights, like lights that they have never seen before. And after that meteor came to the town and was there, all kind of things, crazy shit started happening. There was those plants that were supposed to exist, that they grew there, and there was everything that happened there was really crazy. Nicolas Cage, in his character, he grew really large and tasty-looking tomatoes and everything, but everything that he grew and he tasted rotten. It is just like in the Lovecraftian book. In the Lovecraftian films, there's a really big gap when we last saw a really good Lovecraftian film, and I don't mean the Lovecraftian as in the Lovecraftian horror film. I mean actual adaptation to the Lovecraftian story. The last one that we see was in the 2001 in the Dagon, and there was some guys that go to this fishing village, and there was this mutated fish people that kidnapped them, and then there was this horrible CGI god that ate them. I don't really know what the fuck that is, but it has been so long time that last time I see a good Lovecraftian movie, and this movie, Color Out of Space, was a really good Lovecraftian movie. It's based on the book, and even in this movie, in the book, it was about the guy who goes to this area, this yarn, his barn, whatever it was. I don't really know what the fuck that is, but he goes there, and it tells about this guy who goes there and his story that he saw that this family had. But this movie was about the point of view of the family, but not the guy who came somewhere else to look that holy shit, you guys are going crazy. But these guys are right here and oh shit, we are going crazy. So that was the whole story about this, and it was really interesting. It was really fucking fun. I had so much fun. I went to watch it with my brother, and we were the only two in the theater at the time, and it was amazing. It was something else. Like we could talk. we usually talk. We used to talk. We are those. I'm sorry. We are those people. We are those people who sometimes accidentally talk in the movies. I know, we are the horrible people. We are the lowest and the lowest. We are the scum of the earth. We fucking talk in the movies, and this is unacceptable. I know. It's a fucking unacceptable that we actually talk. We try to get over it, and we haven't talked in a long time in the movies, and we are trying to keep it a little slow. But in this movie, when we were only two of us, we could talk, and we were enjoying every minute of the movie. It was great. There was some scenes in the movie that was like out of there, and I was like, holy shit, this is good. And of course the Nicolas Cage, you know Nicolas Cage, he got his own approach of how do you go crazy, how you fucking everything, how you do everything, how you feel, how you talk, how you go, and he was really fucking good. I really remember this one scene on the movie when the police came to his door and he's all fucked up, everything is in shambles in his yard, and he's like, oh, it's alright, you know how it is, it's got something right now, my fucking llama was just murdered into a fun fucking big ball of fucking Lovecraftian thing, but it's okay, it's sometimes, it's Nicolas Cage, it is something that you can't do, it is something that you can just write, it is something that comes from the character, from the actor himself, and Nicolas Cage made himself really good in this movie. I know some people have made something about this movie, but what I looked into the internet, there was a really little about this movie. Not many people talk about this movie. There is actually really shallow, just this, okay, this movie exists, but we don't really acknowledge it. It's weird, it's really weird, because I think that you would think that there will be more people that actually have waited a good Lovecraftian movie, and not just on a Lovecraftian horror movie, but just a movie that directly is from the Lovecraft books. And those guys are actually doing another 2 sets of movies. So yeah, but I really think that it's a good thing. It's a good thing now that we are locked in a house in coronavirus and everything shit going on. We need some fucking Eldritch horror movies. We really do. We need to remind ourselves that we are not alone in this world or something. I don't really know. I just wish that Cthulhu would came and show me that the hentai is a fucking art. I don't know, but this is just a thing that we do here. So yeah, do I recommend this movie? Absolutely. If you love the Lovecraftian movies, I absolutely recommend you to go and watch this movie. This is something else. This is the truly Lovecraftian movie you have been waiting for. It's not the best you can have. It's not your top of your dreams, but it's amazing. And Nicolas Cage really makes it amazing. I can tell you. And there are some other really good actors there, promising actors. So yeah, like the girl in the movie. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. That's my Friday drunken review that I just remembered and I actually have to make. I should have been making this about 2 months ago, but well, better later than never, you say. Yeah. This was Common Guy Reviews. I'm your lovely host, Pepsi. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.